Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Season 1, Episode 12 of Firefly. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get stuck in to a brand new episode. Here we go.
Behind this curtain is the very secret they do not want you to see. Most astounding scientific find in the history of humanity.
Is that a tiny skull?
But what you see inside this room...
Yes, it is.
I really know how to show a girl a disgusting time.
Poor little thing, never even saw the light of day. Now it's in show business.
Always giving her the heart eyes.
Tell me more good stuff about me.
You're kind of a genius when it comes to machines. Every other girl I know is either married, professional, or related to me, so...
Don't say the only oh no. Simon!
That's a hell of a thing to say.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm glad I rated higher than Dead Bessie here.
He's not good at this.
God, it's grotesque. Oh, and there's something in a jar.
Scare her away again, did you?
When it comes to shock, but I'm actually not very good at talking to girls.
Wow.
Why? Is there someone you are good at talking to?
So,
Just because you helped out on the job, don't make you a crook. I will not have you jeopardizing your career over this.
he's looking out for her, really.
Where's your wave? You're holding some posts for me?
Yeah, got yourself quite a haul. You can sign for everyone, right? Sure.
Was he in Buffer?
My food is problematic.
What is that?
Can't even figure out how to eat Ice Planet.
Ice Planet.
They didn't have no rounds for the Bunder, but we're ammoed up pretty good.
His t-shirts. Brilliant.
So, do aliens live among us? Yeah, one of them's a doctor.
That you get this soon in your travels.
Did you order any equipment?
Thank
No,
you
sir.
for...
Cute.
And clothes to keep you warm in your travels. Hope to hear from you soon. Love, your mother.
Adorable. What is that? They get a person.
What'd y'all order a dead guy for?
So this guy that they've been sent, and guess they were in war together 7 years ago. Is that not? It is, isn't it? The scientist that was into Fred. Yeah. I didn't recognize him when he was in that thing. But...
Go!
Saved by Zoe.
Stealth. You may have heard of it.
I don't think they covered that in basic. Won't happen again.
It does? I'm just gonna watch.
Savage.
First rule of battle, little one. Don't ever let them know where you are. Of course, there are other schools of thought.
Oh, jeez.
More than he'd probably do.
Seeker?
Don't leave a man behind.
Zoe?
I got nothing. But it's definitely Tracy.
We're taking him on board? We are.
What's going on? Did we get something fun?
Dear me. It's not looking good.
What do you got?
Like a dictaphone.
You know, it's funny. We went to the war never looking to come back. You two carried me through that war. And now I need you to carry me just a little bit further. If you can.
His dying wish.
Wash?
St. Albans ain't but a 2-day ride. We burn hard enough.
But I love these guys.
That's right, gentlemen. You have been told tales all your life.
Oh, it's Desperate Housewives.
How repulsive looking the guy that's gonna make you his little woman.
Not a very nice guy in this.
I've broken no law.
Transportation of human cargo, especially dead cargo.
I don't know.
The dead guy, he got shipped here and shipped back out, I guess. Where?
I never saw a body.
So these are the shady folk that Tracy was on about.
And I was just bluffing with that stuff about arresting you. Who needs that kind of paperwork? Skunk, light him on fire.
No, Come on. I told you what I knew.
Tell anyone we were here. Warn Captain Reynolds that we're coming, and you'll wish that we burned you.
Oh. Uh-oh, we've got some sad music, guys. That looks so comfy.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, River, that might not be the best place.
Very comfortable.
I guess we do all have different reactions to death.
You've never seen a man more proud of his mustache than Colonel Loeb.
Big, walrusy thing.
Tracy's wearing the damn thing on his face.
He didn't glue it on.
Staring the old man down wearing his own damn mustache.
So they grew real close to this guy.
We hit?
Real close. This is Captain Reynolds. I think there's been a mistake.
There's been a lot of mistakes, Captain.
Well, they want this body for something, and I'm guessing it ain't a proper burial. Guess you are doing an autopsy.
Oh, I didn't think that they'd do this.
Maybe it's gold.
And maybe he was a friend of ours, and you need to show a little respect.
You tell him, Zoe. Holy Jesus. What?
Get over here!
Cutting on me,
I
son!
know it! I told him to!
You told him to! What for?
Because you were dead!
Hey there, Zoe.
Private?
Don't pay any attention to your machines, Doc. They'll fib to you.
It's not just the heart muscle, it's everything.
All the moving parts. That's what they want back.
His heart.
You gonna tell me what in the tin show dough you're talking about?
Sure, Sarge. Sure.
Nope, Simon's not gonna like this.
Thank you.
So your innards ain't your innards?
They got scooped out. Replaced every bit.
Oh, everything.
You're smuggling human organs?
They're grown in a lab. The only way they can move them is in a person. I was supposed to be at the drop spot 2 weeks ago, a clinic in Ariel. They were to open me up, take out the goods, and put my own work in.
What's with the recording then? Well, they found you. They want those parts.
Not interested, Captain. I stepped over a lot of bodies to get to that one you got in your hold.
Now he looks scared. Now he's heard him.
That last pop you gave us knocked out our 4 couples, so we're gonna have to park it if you want the tour. There. Think you can do it? Watch me.
Oh my gosh. The speed. Oh, Kaylee's holding on to something, all right?
Pilot's pretty wild.
Oh, I can thread a needle with this bird. He's the best. He's married to Zoe.
Zoe got married. Yeah, next you'll be telling me she smiles.
She must have been such a stone-cold Zhang Sasha during the war.
Our friends haven't made a transmission since they broke Admiral. Here goes.
Oh, it's snowy.
If you got put in a bad spot at all, Kaylee, I'd be real unhappy.
Oh, he's a smoothie, isn't he? Oh my gosh.
They're not behind us anymore!
Are they going to be in front? Above.
I didn't think of that.
Watch us screaming. Oh, has he lost him?
They shut down the main power. They might not read our auxiliary under all this.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sounds like full yield mag drops.
I think they picked up a little triangulation in cop school. Options.
This is going to get messy.
Wash. Call the cops. Tell them we give up.
Need to power up! We need to run! Now!
You mailed your ugly business to Zoe and me, Tracy.
No!
Oh my days. Oh, who shot? Who shot?
You shot me.
Zoe.
Kaylee, get out of there!
Nah. Nah, you've gone too far, Tracy.
Do you know why I picked you and Zoe? Because you're saps.
I was going to say that as well. Not in those words, but he went for the emotion, didn't he? Murdered yourself.
Murdered yourself. I just carried the bullet a while.
Oh, you can see how much that this is hurting him. Sad. It's real sad.
You got your command stripes at the Silverhold colonies. Puts you about 8 sectors away from your jurisdiction. I don't imagine it would bother anyone if we laid your bodies to rest at the bottom of one of these canyons.
That makes you look like an idiot.
They kind of look similar, them two, you don't think?
That was the plan. That was a good plan.
I think so.
Yeah, so you really did kill yourself.
And when you can't crawl, when you can't do that.
You find someone to carry you.
Ooh, this is getting me.
You know, it's funny.
Oh no, I'm out of tissues.
You two carried me through that war, and now I need you to carry me just a little bit further.
Oh my god. I hate this stupid show.
Tell my folks I wanted to do right by them and that I'm at peace and all.
Death typically brings people closer together, puts any arguments into perspective, doesn't it? Oh, right in the feely feels, that one. How dare the show make me emotional? I feel attacked. Great episode. I think Mal has become my favourite character. Apart from Kaylee, obviously. He's just so layered, and Tracy made a good point. It's like, you know why he decided to contact Zoe and Mal. It's because, yes, they might be into dodgy dealings and make questionable choices, but they have really big hearts and they're extremely loyal. So to have Mal show these other layers has just been such an incredible journey, because from the first episode he just seemed cold to me. He seemed like he was very much captain first, everything else second. But the more I see of him and the more I watch, the more I truly don't think that is the case. Yes, he does have walls at times, and he does stay focused on his mission, and he's extremely strong and makes good calls when it comes to being a captain. But he has a very high moral code, and it seems stupid to say that because he's a thief and morals aren't usually high on the list of thievery. But when it comes to Mal, you never leave a man behind. If you can walk, you crawl, and if you can't crawl, you get someone else to carry you. And I think that's just such a big message for the show, and it's all about friendship and fighting that good fight. Keep going, always. And I think this episode just hit me in the feels so bad, because when Tracy admits that he's never been the smartest, and Mal doesn't give him that "I told you so" speech, he doesn't make him feel worse. He's still there for him, and he carries him. But at the same time, the second he is a threat to his crew and to his plan, he makes it clear, like, you don't cross that line, and he was crossing it. And what's upsetting even more so is because he was, of course, looking out for Tracy, because that's the kind of guy that Mal is. Yet Tracy just went straight to the worst thought, which was, they're going to sell me out. And it's a shame, because he should know Mal and know that he'd never do that to him. I guess time has passed, though. I mean, it was 7 years prior when they were in the war together. So from Tracy's point of view, you might be thinking, you know, Mal could have changed. That they could just be different people now. Whereas Zoe and Mal straight away when they saw his presumably dead body in the crate was, let's give him his wish. Let's fly there, hand him over to his family. And that tape message, and the fact that they played that again, it just hit me so hard, because of course they followed through. Of course they carried him when he couldn't walk himself. They did that journey for him. And yes, Tracy might have dragged everyone in and used emotion to get his dying wish, because he thought, you know, Mal and Zoe are saps, as he said. But to me, that it just shows how good Zoe and Mal are, and it was just a brilliant way to end that episode. And again, this, I know that I keep saying it, but if you look at the episode just as a standalone episode, we're not getting anywhere closer to like A to B. Each individual episode is a standalone episode, and usually I hate that sort of layout. I want an arc. I want to see where the end goal is and hope that we follow them on that journey to be successful in the end goal. Yet with this show, it's one of a kind. I don't care about any of that. I just want to spend time with these people, these characters, and it's a massive credit to the creators of this show. Again, an absolutely amazing episode, and I'm really intrigued by Shepard still. I want to know more about him. Like, he's so brave and he can really hold your attention. He's so good with his words, and he has this like heroic stance and vibe to him. Yeah, I don't know the facts. I don't know his history. I know tiny little snippets, and it'd be nice to explore that character a lot more. So yeah. Oh, and before I completely sign off with this episode, let's just quickly touch upon Simon and Kaylee. So clearly Simon isn't great when it comes to socializing, and even more so when it comes to a romantic encounter. Let's go with that. He doesn't know what to say to girls, and it's obvious. It's very clear to see, and you know that he isn't meaning the things that he's saying in a malicious way, but it's so easily read that way. As soon as he started saying that there isn't anybody else, I just knew where it was going. I was like, please, Simon, please stop talking. Because of course Kaylee would read it that way. How could she not? It's very much like, well, there is no one else, so I guess I'll be having you. And it's, yes, he might have thought that was a funny joke, but it definitely fell flat. It definitely fell flat. I mean, come on, Kaylee's a lovely girl as well, and I don't think she would struggle finding another half. So he should feel honoured that Kaylee has seen Simon in a romantic sense, and she makes it clear what she thinks. Like, she's definitely got the heart eyes for him as well. But they keep clashing. They do. I'm kind of rooting for Simon. I want him to get more comfortable in his own skin and have that confidence in talking to someone else. And to be honest, I want Kaylee to just chill a bit and realise that Simon hasn't had a lot of experience talking to girls and having any kind of romantic relationship. So I'd like her to be more thoughtful in that regard when it comes to Simon, and sort of guide him, similar to how Xander was with Anya. Like, Xander just accepted the way that Anya was and would try to help when he can when it comes to what to say and how to speak to people. I kind of want to see a little bit of that with Kaylee and Simon, because clearly Kaylee knows what she's doing and she's a very likable and lovable character. So let's hope that she can pass on that wisdom and we see more of that. But again, like, we're on episode 12 now, so there's like 2 left. Isn't there only 14 episodes? I think. It's gonna be hard. Maybe they do a reboot of this, and let's just hope they do it in a respectable way, and they keep that that charm that this show has, and they don't modernize it too much. Obviously the visual I'm all for modernizing, but when it comes to the writing and the whole layout of the episodes, I want them to keep that, and I want to just see these characters grow. It would be amazing if that is possible. But yeah, when they do reboots, it just scares me at the same time, because they typically end up damaging the story rather than blossoming the story. But that's just my opinion. I know some people love certain reboots, but it's like Roswell for me, a show that shouldn't be touched. It had a decent ending, like I was okay with it. We didn't need that reboot. Same with Charmed as well, like the original Charmed. It had such a solid vibe to it that it didn't need tainting in any way. Gilmore Girls, the list goes on. It's definitely a risky thing to dive into reboots. When they keep the original content at the forefront and they hold on to that to dear life, then we'd be golden. It's just when they try altering too much, I think it just all goes downhill. Not that I've heard of rumors of reboots or anything like that. I'm literally just thinking ahead because I don't want to say goodbye to the show. Simply put. Okay, ramble so bad as always, but thank you so much guys for watching this reaction. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button because it lets me know that you did. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. I have all of these in their extended form over on Patreon, and I'm always much further ahead over there, so if that interests you, check it out. So much content guys to dive into, so links in the description. While we're on about Patreon, I want to give a shout out to all of my members and a special one to my sponsors in that Mark of Jane tier. You guys are beauts, and I can't thank you enough for all of the support. Until next time though guys, goodbye for now. Before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen Michele. Michele says, "Too close to the end. It really is unfair. I'm still very salty about it. They didn't even let them finish out the season, so they weren't able to set up a nice progression to the season finale. Cutting the season short was just rude." Can't agree more. I think it really is a disservice to this story and these characters, and I totally understand what all the fuss is about now that I've watched the majority of it. Like, I get it. And yeah, we'll see what Serenity is like, but it's definitely going to feel sad saying goodbye to this show. Thank you so much, Michele, for watching as always. And if you would like to see one of your comments, guys, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.